Richician.
Hey YouTube, Richician 84 here, and welcome to my first video of 2022. It's the return of the Richician's Deck Grand Championship! Woo! Welcome to Series 7. Like I said in the last video, this series will be bigger and better than the previous 6. So I was trying to figure out how I was going to do the series. I was planning to go back to the Series 5 format, but ever since Series 6 and the Richician's Deck Grand Championship Extra, more decks have come along, and I wanted to include them. So I was just going to go back to the Series 6 format, but then I thought, wait a minute, why not do both? So here's how it's going to work. As usual, there'll be 8 heats, and once again, there will be 8 decks in each heat, 2 of which will be seeded. Now, the episode will be divided into 2 parts, or maybe more, depending on how long the matches are. So in part 1, the 8 decks will face off in 4 head-to-head matches, and the 4 winners go through to part 2 and then face off in 3 rounds of Swiss and get points for winning. Like 3 points for a 2-0 win, 2 points for a 2-1 win. It is as simple as that. The 2 decks with the most points will then go through to the heat final, and the winner of the heat final will go through to the series quarterfinals. It is as simple as that. Although if for some reason there's a 3-way tie, then I'm just going to have to spin the randomizing wheel to do that. It's the quickest and easiest way to do that. It's not a great way to break a tie, but it's the only thing I can think of. And as for the seeds, well, let's meet and greet them, shall we? Starting with seed number 1, the reigning champion, Rainbow Neos, the top dog of the competition, and the one to watch out for, winning the title after 5 previous failed attempts. Yeah, everyone wants a piece of Rainbow Neos, but taking away the title won't be easy. Seed number 2 for the 2nd time ever, last year's runner-up, Blue Eyes White Dragon. Probably the best deck in the competition to never win the main championship title. Basically due to bad luck in the past. Like in the first 5 series, it was just a case of not drawing the right cards when they were needed the most. Whereas the grand final against Rainbow Neos was just a very bad matchup for Blue Eyes, because Rainbow Neos just hard counters all the strengths of Blue Eyes. But hopefully luck will be on Blue Eyes' side this year. Like I said, I really want Blue Eyes to win the competition this time. So fingers crossed and touch wood that Blue Eyes will do it. And Express Gaming are rooting for it. Seed number 3, last year's bronze medalist, Destiny Heroes. Definitely the one to watch out for. Or one of the ones to really watch out for. This is not an easy deck to defeat, especially since now it's armed all-powerful Destiny Hero Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer. A card so powerful that it is meta-relevant. Could go all the way again. even though I'd prefer Blue Eyes to win. Seed number 4, Blackluster Soldier. Like, despite falling short of a place on the podium, this deck just keeps getting better and better with every series, climbing up into the ranks. Now, can BLS go one better? We shall see. Seed number 5, Dark Magician, my favourite and signature deck. It's kind of unusual seeing Dark Magician ranked outside of the top 4, due to failing to reach the quarterfinals for the first time ever, thanks to Rainbow Neos. Now, although I would like this deck to reclaim the title at some point again, I want to see Dark Magician finish third, not gonna lie, just so that way it will have every single rank in the top 5. That would be cool to see. And he has a good chance, because Dark Magician is not that easy to overcome. Seed number 6 for the second time ever, Elemental Heroes. Now having the honour of being a former champion. It's quite funny actually, because in Series 5 they were seeded 6. Then after winning Series 5 it became seeded number 1. Now Destiny Heroes knocked it back down to 6th place. That's okay though. As long as Elemental Heroes are being entertaining and I'm kicking some ass with Shining Flare Wingman, or at the very least Flame Wingman, that's all that matters. I don't mind how I get on with this deck. Seed number 7, Noble Knights, another former champion. It's climbing back up in the ranks a little bit, and the deck that Wyvern Watch and Express Gaming will be rooting for. Noble Knights will be representing them, although I'm sure Express Gaming want Blue Eyes to win as well, more than Noble Knights, perhaps. So we shall see. Seed number 8, Stardust Junk. Definitely the most promising newcomer last year. The only unseeded deck to go through to the quarterfinals last year, defeating the former 8th seed Card and the former 9th seed Rage Raptors, but then fell to Blue Eyes in the quarterfinals. But let's see how it gets on with this new Stardust support. Should have a good chance. Seed number 9, Blackwings, twice a Heat finalist, going out to a hero deck on both occasions. Yes, this is one of a few decks which are one of the best decks I have, but hasn't made it to the quarterfinals. Maybe this year it will get there. We shall see. Seed number 10, Evil Heroes, finally seeded after so long. And I think was just very unlucky not to get through in the last 2 series. As in Series 5, a Destiny and Dragoon just got lucky, whereas against Noble Knights last year, put up a good fight, mainly due to Malicious Bane, but King Costian just ruined these guys. Definitely the only way Noble Knights can deal with Bane. Let's see if Evil Heroes get through this time. Seed number 11, Cybers, the reigning Epic Elite champion. Um, Improved quite a bit since last time. Um, I think it was unfortunate not to get through to the quarterfinals, but it definitely has a good chance this time, for sure. Seed number 12, Rockets, which just so happened to be the runner-up in the Epic Elite Championship last year, and the current Dragon Lord champion. They're back. They've got a new card, a Bottle Code Dragon, to work with. So this deck could do well this year, quite possibly, especially since this guy, Oral End Dragon, is a thing. Seat number 13, Supreme King, definitely the villain of last year, causing a couple of upsets, defeating Galaxy Photon and Red Eye's Black Dragon, but then lost to Rainbow Neos in the Heat final. Of course, despite doing pretty good in Series 6, during the Grand Championship Extra, this deck flopped. Like, it just lost in the first round of every single event it entered in. Which was unfortunate. I feel like that was due to bad luck, really, especially against Rockets and Destiny board. Maybe luck will be on its side this year. Um, that being said, it did make the quarterfinals of the Man versus Machine tournament and lost to Rainbow Neos again. Let's see how it gets on this time. Seed number 40, Speedroids, another of the most promising newcomers of last year. Facing nothing but original series archetypes, defeating Toons and Summoned Skull, but only just lost to Blue Eyes in the Heat final, despite Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon and High Speedroid Kite Drake causing problems. But the Speedroids are back and improved and should have a better chance of going through. Now, since Raid Raptors and Elemental Hero Divine Neosons in this series, I've given their seeding to two other decks, which I think still deserve to be seeded, despite not making the Heat final. So seed number 50 is Neospatians, which should be seeded anyway, but aren't due to the fact that I made that stupid misplay against Evil Heroes. Yeah, they should have beaten the Evil Heroes, but didn't. Although, then again, even if Neospatians did win, I'm not sure they'd have beaten Noble Knights in the Heat final, due to the fact that Noble Knights beat Neospatians before. But I don't know. Of course, had it been the other way round, I would have given Evil Heroes a seed anyway. And finally, seed number 16, Red Eye's Black Dragon. It's kind of heartbreaking seeing Red Eyes have the lowest seed. But at least it's seeded anyway. It kind of deserves to be, considering that this deck was a former silver medalist and a former bronze medalist. That's why Red Eyes deserves the seeding. Hopefully, Red Eyes will do better this time. Like during the last three series, this deck didn't make the quarterfinals, which is unfortunate. I really hope it at least makes the quarterfinals again this year. So those are the seeds. Know the drill for the heats, and all that's left to say is let the games begin. So let's kick it off. Thanks for watching, and see you for the first heat.
Thank you very much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to the Richician YouTube channel.